Hi guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Dpr Ian and future spouse. So we're gonna get some cards here for him and his spouse. We'll do 3 on 3. We'll do Dpr here and future spouse here. Let's get 3 cards. Okay. And middle, ooh, is the universe is coming in for this. So interesting. This could be a divinely guided union here. So let's see what they have. Occupation is probably really big for Dpr Ian. I have no idea who this person is or what he does, but he is definitely working at this time. He might have suffered through some heartache and loss, and definitely needing to use his intuition. Now, she may, if it is a she, his spouse, let's go with that, is maybe a bit further away from where he is. Maybe has to journey to where he is as divinely guided, orchestrated by the divine. There's a lot of hope and conflict and defeat. Okay, so maybe something didn't come about that was meant to happen, like maybe she ended up at the wrong place, or something happens to have it not go down. Maybe she can't get the funds to go, or there's some kind of weight, some kind of conflict. She's feeling defeated that she's not going to get to where she's going. Maybe something happens where she can't end up going. Wow, someone has a crush on you, and this could be this person coming from another place. We have Spirit says to have courage, broken heart, regret, letdown, or interference. Maybe something happened here with Dpr Ian where maybe it was a breakup. Maybe there was a third party that maybe interfered here. Yeah, there might be some truth in reclaiming some power when it comes to his intuition. Part of what the universe is asking him to do. There's rules here when it comes to this. And if you've ever read, I can't think of her name, it has to do with rules of the game. And those who have read it are going to know what I'm talking about. I'll have to look it up again to find out the name, but it's I think from 1927 or something like that, and it had to do with spirituality, having those intentions set, and what they did for themselves to help manifest. And part of it was neat little sayings like oh geez, I'm not going to be able to recite one now because my mind just totally went blank. So I'll have to look that up, and I will see if I can't post it in the community tab or something along those lines. And it's a great book to have a look at. Breaking up, setting boundaries, divorce, or the end. And this could be the angels are with her. So maybe she got to a certain place and maybe was going to meet someone else. Maybe it wasn't even to come and meet him yet. Maybe this is where she ends up, maybe at the wrong place, or is stuck somewhere because whoever she went to see, maybe they ended up having a breakup or ending of some sort. Although on her journey she thought there might be some hope. Maybe she surprises this person and learns of someone else being in there, in that vicinity with that person. Yeah, the truth will be revealed. So there was some kind of conflict and defeat here. Possibly someone else was in the picture, and she, I feel, really surprised whoever this person was that she was hoping to get together with, and ends up ending it. And maybe she doesn't go back right away, or when she's there she runs into Dpr Ian. So let's see how this might go down. Let's get some more cards here. Thank you, Spirit. Between Dpr Ian and his future spouse. Oh, loyal heart. Oh, yeah. Having to clean a few things up. Yeah, maybe they really felt like they were going round and round and round in karmic cycles. And when you are with the wrong person, that's exactly what you're going to feel like. It's just the same story going over and over and no resolution. No agreements, always conflict, or you can't seem to communicate, or some kind of situation that just seems the same every time. Like, whenever you're with that person, it's just a cycle that you seem to go with, and that's usually a karmic that is trying to teach you something. And karmics aren't bad. Karmics are your life lessons. Karmics are going to teach you things about yourself that maybe you didn't know or didn't realize, you know? Message in a bottle here. Something to have to clean up with this broken heart and this never-ending story. So maybe having this round and round and round is what Dpr Ian is feeling. And with this never-ending story and this round and round, it seems like he's trying to reclaim that power back to feel like this may be a change in his life now, right? So it won't be this never-ending story once he truly believes in his intuition and actually listens to his intuition. Okay, so let's see. We have, she's very loyal to this person, and unfortunately he's not the same. I kind of feel like maybe Dpr Ian will be when he meets her, if they haven't met already. Yeah, between worlds. Yeah, kind of not really happy place, you know, kind of going from heartbreak, but she does come out of it on the other side here. Once she learns some truth, it's being revealed, which we kind of already knew. And maybe she has a crush on Dpr Ian. Oh wow, look at that. It's underneath. Passionate kisses. So this is going to be a great love, I feel. Okay, so this person, I feel here, it maybe be an opportunist, or possibly this person was. So we're just going to leave it like that. And we're going to get one more card. I missed it. For the back here. So he ends up getting his milk, or she ends up getting her milk and honey when it comes, once she lets this person go. And I kind of feel that will be an ending to this round around, which she could have been experiencing here on her end. And he is definitely feeling it on his end. So this, sometimes breakups are a way of the universe protecting you out of a situation that you may not even realize you're in, okay? And it's actually a blessing in disguise to get you away from that person. And Spirit's going to do little towers like that to have you realize things about yourself or the other person and why you're maybe acting a certain way. Okay, yeah, there's 10 of Pentacles, so he's doing well financially. Maybe there's a message that's coming in from Spirit. Then we have the pouting card, which is a letdown, interference, and a broken heart. And it's possible that Spirit may have already come by with this cup of saying, you know, your future wife, here you go, just take the cup. And he's ignoring it. It's right in front of him, and he's not seeing it because he's not using his intuition, I feel. Let's see. What else? We have strength. Yes, he's going to have that strength to do what he needs to do, that the intuition and what the universe wants him to do. And I kind of feel like that is going to open doors for him that's in behind there, and the wheel is going to turn in his favor, or the coin's going to flip, and it's going to stop this never-ending cycle and maybe finish that cycle off. Let's see, what about the spouse, please, with this loyal heart? She's very loyal. She's very loyal to, yeah, this person had a lover, not her, but her person did. And that is where this breakup comes in here. She's going to find out about this lover once she goes on this journey. And unfortunately, yeah, it was a bit of a surprise for him, and I feel definitely a shock for her. I kind of feel that vibe of, you know, that behind your head, on your back of your neck, those goosebumps or whatever you feel, like that, oh, I knew it was coming or something was coming. Temperance angel, and this person's going to have severe karma, because this woman or man, whoever the spouse is definitely an earth angel, and you don't mess with spirits, people, the chosen people, because those are the ones that are coming in to do service for God. Okay, and we have the Chariot, so she's going to move on from this. She may stay where she's at in this different city, I feel, maybe for a time where she might end up running into Dpr Ian, and maybe that's where these passionate kisses are about. Yeah, they're both on a crossroads because of people they have had to walk away from. And I'm going to use my Light Seer deck. I love this deck. It's an awesome deck. I wish I had a new one because it's so old, but that's okay. I was also thinking about possibly doing a subscription where you have to pay $1, and I might do some, maybe a couple bucks. I haven't really set on a price yet, but I wondered what y'all thought about that. If I had where you charged as a part of the Divine Oracle tribe, that I feel that is our name that we're going to have. Most people voted, and Divine Oracles was like way up there compared to any of the other ones I listed, and I thought that that was a great name, Divine Oracle Tribe. And I feel like you all have gifts, and if you're watching tarot, then you know a little bit about spirituality, and I kind of feel like if I was to charge for you guys to be a subscriber, or to come in as a Divine Oracle, to become one, possibly charging for that, how you all felt about that. But you would get a lot of perks with the channel, far more than if you don't subscribe, and I just thought $1 or $2 I think is fair for the work that I'm doing for these readings. And I kind of feel, because it does drain my energy, that I'd be able to give back in different possible ways, maybe more BTS readings as part of the Divine Oracle tribe, or I don't know, something that you guys all want more of or new, okay? Maybe extended readings. I haven't decided yet, but I'm still looking at different possibilities. So we have the Fool. So I kind of feel like he may not even know whatever's going on here. He's at work. He's doing his work with his occupation. He gets a message about his money, maybe has to do with this other person, and he kind of feels like a fool. I kind of feel like because it's a breakup and not a new beginning, he does feel foolish about possibly leaving money or saying something about money that this person might try to go after or takes. So we have, yeah, Knight of Cups. He's pouting about things. He's got to clean things up. Maybe there was some interference, and I feel like he really liked this person with this cup here. Maybe even trying to get back together with this person. Maybe it had to do with work all the time. He was always busy and wasn't putting enough time in. And that could be that round and round, never-ending story there, because he's not letting it go. He's not walking away from it. He keeps trying to fix it. So let's see. And that's not using his intuition, and that could be why he's in that never-ending cycle. Let's see. Whoops. We have the King of Wands. So he's very attractive. So it looks like with the King of Wands here that it's possible that he's got the strength, but he's not, like I said, using his intuition when it comes to this person. And I feel like he's very, he could pretty much have anyone he wants, I feel, but he's stuck on this person for whatever reason, or was. I feel like they do end up breaking up. Yeah. So I kind of feel like even though there's a breakup on this side for the spouse, I kind of feel like she's very loyal, or he is very loyal. The spouse is very loyal, and maybe ends up staying in the area because of a job opportunity that lands in her lap. Let's see, what's the Temperance, please? Yeah, maybe going for it, you know, being impulsive and saying, why the hell not? And I'm just gonna, this is a great opportunity, or something along those lines, and is impulsive and decides that, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna end this, or I'm gonna take this job opportunity. Maybe it was somebody she met along the way back from finding out stuff, which is unfortunate. So what's the Chariot and the Milk and Honey? Yeah, so I kind of feel like with this truth will be revealed, this shady ass behavior was, I feel like it came to light, and it was a release or a relief, one of the two, because she's going to get her milk and honey for making the journey over. It wasn't a total loss. I feel like she ends up with some type of opportunity when it comes to work. Wow, the Lovers. So, and it possibly this is where she finds love with, possibly with Ian. So let's see here. Let's clarify a couple things. Wow, Justice and having the crossroads, not sure which decision to make. And I kind of feel like Ian's going to have a bit of a wake-up call to this person when he meets her. And it could be that she ends up working in the same industry, or happens upon this industry as she's working, or something along those lines. Yeah, there was a betrayal here. Feeling like a fool, had to do with money. Yeah, he did want long-term love with her, and or this person that he broke up with. This interference of whatever happened here, this heartache and loss. There's something about trying to clean it up, and all he's doing is trying to get back together to fix things that can't be fixed. It needs to be cleaned up and have this never-ending story be finished. Yeah, and healing on it as well. And I feel that happens. Let's see, what do we have for her? Yeah, she's suffering from a broken heart, and maybe she focuses on work because of that reason. Let's see here. Yeah, there's going to be an offer, this working offer, when she is already at this other place on her journey that she went to. And there's going to be an opportunity here financially, so she might just end up setting up in this country or place that she's journeyed to. Let's see. Yeah, having it out, I guess, fighting about this truth, maybe. Maybe there's a bit of a conflict or a shouting match or something along those lines where things come out and the truth revealed. Yeah. In the bottom of the deck is the Hangman. And the Hangman can be positive because it could be divine timing, okay? And could be isolating where they do work on themselves as well, right? Maybe exploring different ways, maybe being true to a vision they had, And maybe taking the time to pause and consider other options, which I feel she does when she comes across this opportunity for work. So this is beautiful though, because we do have love and choice here. And I'm going to do some romance angels here and maybe find out when they might meet and maybe when they might get married. Let's see. Can I get 3 cards here and 3 cards on the other side for the spouse? Yeah. Releasing your ex. Forgiving and learning. And I feel like that is what is going to happen here, and that's going to help him heal. The healing card. Yeah. It's possible he wanted to marry this person because he was still trying to give love for a long time. Like, coming back, pouting about it, trying to fix it, like I said. And it's possible they were going to be engaged. Forgiving and learning. I kind of feel like things have been forgiven and learned, but he is going to release his ex. Yeah, the time has come to clear your energy. Absolutely. So we'll get 3 on this side as well, please, spirits. For the spouse, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's... no, that's not bad. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? We have religious factors. Okay, so that's possible this other person was a different nationality, different background when it came to religious upbringings, and maybe there was a bit of a discontent with that. We have children. Maybe this person had a child with someone else, and that kind of really broke things off completely. There was no coming back from that, I feel. Yeah, she's going to, it says to decide what you want so it comes to you now. And I kind of feel like with this truth being revealed, maybe this person has children all over the world or something, where this other person has no idea that he's cheating when he goes to different places, and maybe he has other children and that this other person doesn't know about either. And the spouse finds this, Ian's spouse finds out all this. It's all revealed, and it happened very soon. I'm going to put this here because I kind of feel like this, when she got there, she found out right away. Yeah, give your relationship another chance. And I don't feel that is happening though. And that could be that this person was chasing after her to try to get her back. And look at this, flirt. So with the Lover's card, so extend your light-hearted energy to others. And I kind of feel like that's maybe what brings these two together, is they maybe see each other and get some type of connection. Of course, if it's divinely guided and the universe is involved, there's going to be absolutely very clear to each of these people that there is some kind of connection that is yanking them together. Pull is so magnetic, and the pull is so great, there's just no denying what there is between the two. And when they look back at any other ex, it's not going to be anything close to what they're experiencing between each other. Okay, so let's find out when they might meet. 4 years, 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 days. And let's see, when do they get married? Maybe 1 year after they get, once they meet. So if it is, and I feel like it's a year after they meet that this happens. Let's see, what is her signs? Let's see what we get here. We get Scorpio, we get Aries, and we get Aquarius. And what do we get here for Ian? We get Pisces, we get Aquarius. So they both have Aquarius in their natal chart. and they both have Scorpio in their natal chart. So I kind of feel like they're going to have a lot in common, maybe very similar ideas, like-minded, and sharing some of these signs together might help in the end. So, wow, this is really great, and I feel like it's going to be such an amazing, he's going to have a crush on her right away, and same with her, and it's going to be very lovely. I really feel that uplifting energy, kind of happy and lighthearted and curious. So, but I'm going to end it there for Dpr Ian and his future spouse. And please like, share, give those thumbs up for me, please. And I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're looking to donate a gift or want to donate money to the channel to help out to get some cards, please go to the description box. There is a little more sign on there. Just click that and it pops down and you'll find all the information there. Alright, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see ya later.